What is going on, guys? Correct 1287 here. I'm bringing you yet another Battlefield 4 gameplay. Going on in the background is just going to be some random BF4 footage as it serves for the backdrop as I give you a real brief discussion about the new Battlefield Hardline. Some new gameplay has leaked from what will probably end up being the beta that is made available by EA after they do their press conference at E3. There's some rumors going around that right after that happens, that either entrance to or the actual beta itself will begin after their press conference. So this footage leaked out. And it's already been, everything on YouTube, it's being removed. I will, in the video description down below, I'll have a link to the Daily Motion upload of it. I don't know if it'll be removed by the time you guys are watching this, seeing as how I record these videos late night, the night before they actually go up. So it might be taken down, but try checking it out or finding some other ways, because it's not the most interesting video to watch. It's just one guy in this server. He logs on through Battlelog. It's on PC. And it takes him, it's about 4 minutes into the video till anything really starts to happen. So you can jump ahead. I guess it's interesting to see the way they do the loading screen. It's slightly different than Battlefield 4 and 3 and any other Battlefield title. But so there's no actual combat really going on. He does shoot a bit. You get to see the way that the recoil is done somewhat for some of the guns. You get to see that there is, it's not going to be hit scan. You can see the projectiles actually flying through the air. You can see the travel time and the projectile drop. You can even see some grenades. He throws a grenade. He gets in some of the vehicles that are available. But again, there's no actual real combat going on, so you can't really see suppression and things like that. And you just can't really get a good view or example of how the gameplay will actually play out. But the map is you get to see this urban setting, and the map's actually a lot larger than what I thought it was going to be when I heard about this being a police-themed game, and when I even saw the leaked promotional video that had come out within the past week. I kind of got the imagination that these maps would be about the size of Operation Metro, Op Locker, things like Grand Bazaar, maybe a little smaller than Aftermath, or maybe possibly the size of the Aftermath maps in Battlefield 3, but I didn't think they'd be anything like the size of Sane Crossing or larger. And from this leaked beta gameplay, it seems like they're actually going to be fairly large, which kind of surprised me. I don't think, I almost kind of don't want it to. I love Battlefield being 64 players, but I almost don't want this one to be 64 players, because I feel like a 64-man, so you're going to have 32 v 32, and it just seems really odd to have a group of thieves, a group of villains, or whatever you want to call them, to be in that kind of number range. The thought of a 32-man crew trying to rob a bank is just odd. Try thinking of any movie that this has ever been involved in the plot. One of the biggest ones I know of would probably be the Oceans series, the Oceans trilogy, in which the third one they get up to 13, hence why it's called Oceans 13. And I mean, another close one might be the one Die Hard, with, I don't know, I can't remember exactly how many there are. There might have been like 12 or something like that. And that wasn't a bank heist. That was somewhat of a terrorist attack type deal. And they were using weaponry and things like that we might see in this new Battlefield. But still, it's nowhere near 32. It's not even half. So it just seems odd to have that many thieves attacking and robbing a bank. But also for the performance side of things, this one is going to be on the last-gen consoles, the PS3 and the Xbox 360. And yeah, I just figured that they would try to lower the player counts and the scale and size of the maps. Now there's fewer vehicles. I figured all those three different things, the less moving parts, less player count, and smaller maps, would probably have equated to better performance for those for the even the current consoles. It would allow them to push the graphics and the destruction just a little bit more while maintaining a 30 frame rate, or hopefully a 60 frame rate. And based on this little video, it doesn't seem like that's true. It seems like the maps are going to be fairly large enough that 64 players would make sense, and 32 or even 48 might make it seem a little barren. So yeah, go check that video out, guys. There's really no reason for me to discuss it. I mean, just go watch it. It's a 13 minutes, 39 seconds, even though the first about 4 minutes of it is almost nothing, but go check it out. And I'm gonna get another video out kind of discussing my thoughts in response to a little bit more of the gameplay. I want to give everybody a chance to watch it before I discuss it more in depth, because I would definitely like to hear some response from you guys, because I was, for the most part, cautiously optimistic up to this point, and I would like to remain so until we see official stuff from the E3 conference, and even more, I'd like to hold out on my opinions until I really get into the beta and even the full game. But let's just say, after watching this leaked gameplay, my optimism has dropped a fair amount, which I don't like to be ending on a negative note, but we'll just leave it at that. Go check it out, guys, and start forming your own opinions. Don't form them entirely, because this is just beta stuff, and it's not even just beta. It is leaked beta before E3. So don't totally form your opinion, but definitely try to get a feel for what the game might be. And who knows, if this is old stuff and what they show off at E3 is miles above this, then hey, you haven't been let down. You've underscored something, you've underhyped, and now it's living up to that hype. So it's actually a good thing, I guess, potentially, assuming that what they show off at E3 is actually better. So, guys, go check that out. Like I said, link is in the video description below. Hopefully it has not been taken down by EA. I keep wanting to say E3 and EA, and too many E's. So yeah, guys, go check all of that out. Hope you did enjoy the gameplay going on there in the background. Have a good one. Ta-ta.